All right, I have just forgotten to take the Osmo with me for a lot of different things recently. One of the things that I forgot to take the Osmo for is the meeting that we just had. Annie and I both went on a bit of a sales meeting with some friends to talk about their wedding, and it was a really lovely meeting. On principle, we've closed that as a deal. Obviously, we're very excited as friends to be able to capture their wedding day, but just taking a moment to celebrate that Annie has been focusing a lot of her efforts in our wedding business since the start of the year, involving the rebrand and all the other things that are going into it. And in just the span of a couple of weeks, we've closed 2 weddings, and that's been pretty much all to do with the effort that she's put into bringing some life back into the business. So just really taking it in that it is a viable business for us, that Annie's focus in it is currently paying off, and a couple more weddings, it'll become profitable for us to continue. And the long-term goal with it is, again, that she manages this part of the business and she grows it and coordinates it and takes the meeting. She was really, really great in the meeting. She's just like, as a bride, as someone who relates to other brides and also grooms, I'm a groom, but she really took ownership of building rapport and making sure that they felt comfortable, that we answered a lot of the questions ahead of, by the end of the meeting. They felt really comfortable. We felt really comfortable. And I'm really excited to see where this goes. I think the next step for us is to start running some ads for the business, for the Hayford Street Weddings, our weddings business. So we're going to probably get a course to aid that process, to speed it up, to get an idea of what really we need to do to build the weddings ad site. So I'm going to probably action that this afternoon and do a few other things. Got a quick photo we have to shoot as well. Then I have to go for a run. If I didn't say it yet, it's actually Sunday at the moment, Sunday afternoon. So the weekend's almost over. It's the last weekend I have without having technically anything on, even though we just had the meeting. We're trying to set up some branding, marketing shots for the weddings business. And he bought some stuff. We're going to take some photos of it. Where'd you go? I'm trying to figure out this main camera. And you just kind of hold it for a bit and just keep moving it until you get the result you're after. Good job taking nice photos. Hey. Hi. How you going? Good morning. It is a beautiful morning here at a local cafe. Monday morning. I'm starting off the day before the workday kicks in. I've been reading the book Why People Fail by Simon Reynolds. So far it's been really good. And the chapter that I've just finished is called Destructive Thinking. And the Destructive Thinking chapter, and it really fleshed out practically like some of the tips and the tricks he's used to develop his mindset. You know, it can sound a little bit maybe floofy at times to think about mindset and even this idea of a daily mind ritual. But I'm going to try start it today and see how it helps my own mental performance improvement, because I've identified that there is a lot of like negativity that I'm dealing with naturally. Just how I'm wired, being quite realistic about things, but also just, it's not good for going to bed. So in the morning, it is about like visualizations and really visualizing like 10 to 50 times perfect performance of the things that I have today. So for me, today that looks like a lot of sales meetings, which I can tend to sometimes get a bit anxious about. But now I'm just going to sit here and just visualize, think about them going really well. I'm going to see how that sets me up today. I'm just going to sit here for a bit, enjoy my coffee, look at the view, and do some of these visualizations. Sun is coming in bright. I don't want to speak too soon. This is the first time I'm doing this exercise, but so far,
Just from doing that short little couple minutes, I feel better. I'm feeling positive. Let's go crush the day. All right, guys, I just finished my first big strategy sales call for the day. It went really well. There's a potential project for us in the next few weeks, which would be a brand story video. But what I was really impressed by is something that I've done to prepare for sales calls is I record my discovery and sales calls, my main strategy sessions using Fathom AI, which does a recording of the entire video call, but also gives me a transcript. What I then do is I take the first transcript as a discovery call, and then I'll feed that into ChatGPT. Also, I've taught ChatGPT my standard strategy session script. I've gotten to personalize it for the client that I'm speaking to, the prospect, and then I then use the ChatGPT output alongside my iPad, for example, sharing my screen on my iPad, showing some real-time note-taking that I'm doing, which is really powerful. What I then did was I took the transcript of the strategy call that I just did, and I fed it back into ChatGPT and asked it to give me some feedback on how I did. And it's really, really, really interesting. It's given me some genuinely good feedback, which is actually helping me to refine my own sales process. It's like having a sales coach live coaching me, giving me feedback, and also identifying some improvements, some adjustments for next time. Because I did make some mistakes, some things that I didn't do right, which, because I'm human. It reinforced that my next steps and follow-up plan are solid, and it's all done through this transcript, which is amazing. And then it gave me a final verdict. It said my final verdict is 8.5 out of 10. It told me what I did well, what I didn't do well. ChatGPT does so many cool things. This is one that I'm just loving because I do so many sales calls at the moment that it is helping me to refine and strengthen my own process. I also feel like some of the visualizations and the things that I did this morning to set me up mentally helped me to get ready for this call. So I'm really excited with how that went, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other calls I have today. So it's going to be great.
HYROX, high fat. That's about the leader call, and I'm about to have some lunch. Whoops.
No, whoops.
The awkward timing of that delivery.
That's all right.
That's all right. We got this. It'll be
Right.
fun.
About to jump on a Kingdom project call, so always love doing that. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Maybe you should film it at the start of it at least. I don't know.
Maybe.
Do whatever you want. Hello everyone.
I see the rest of this on Matt's videos.
Yeah, it'll come out soon. Kingdom Come will be done.
Hey Shruti, how are you doing today? I am doing very well, thank you. Awkwardly, my lunch delivery came a few minutes ago. So it's sitting right in front of me. But
Good, thank you. Good, thank you. Yes, we are right next to each other, so I guess.
yeah, thanks so much, Shruti, for jumping on the call. We're super excited to be working with you guys on the project, and I know you're spearheading it. I guess for this particular call, Matt here, he's our lead videographer, he's our lead creative, so he'll be managing the production for the project in general. So he'll be organising the shoots and working on some of the creative alongside me. But he'll be on our end. He'll probably be the main person looking after the project. Both of you can probably lead the call mostly. I'll jump in when needed, but really, I guess the purpose for me anyway. I think the purpose of the call is to get some alignment on how we're going to run the production, but also see if we can land a shoot or a project within the next, for the first one that's going to get rolled out.
Again, I heard the Osmo go off. All right, here we go. Hey there, it's Matt here from Brown Fox Creative House. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to make this quick loom video. Just did something random with my hands. Hey there, it's Matt here from Brown Fox Creative House. Hope you're doing well today. Just wanted to make this quick loom video to run you through how to leave timestamped comments on make it personal.
This is amazing.
Honestly, hello, it's Matt. Hello. And why it's important and how easy it really is. So yeah, obviously your review link.
Poor man. It's all over.
Bang my head against the wall. This game
Really
sucks.
just-
Here and create this quick loom video to run you through. This game, they honestly, okay. Confidence is key. Good job. Alright, one more go.
All right, this morning I'm just dropping off some gear because Neil and Matt are doing a shoot, and I'm just dropping off the gear to them now. Looks like a really nice little shoot. This house here, beautiful looking property. So yeah, super keen to see what they come up with. I'm just gonna drop all this gear off now and head to the office for some meetings. I'm putting a lot of our gear over here so it's out of the way. Here's Neil. Neil is coming in, wheeling, moving some tables around. You're fine. And yeah, I think they're gonna set up an interview probably facing the pool. I imagine they're gonna do it. It sounds like they're gonna do it in this room. So yeah, Matt's gonna It's a nice big view.
A couple technical challenges with shooting this way is obviously the sun is rising very, very close behind. There's a lot of strong reflection coming through. As you can see, there's a lot of backlight to deal with, so it's going to be interesting to see how they deal with that challenge. There's also a small challenge of working with another photographer who's also shooting the space at the same time, which means that we have to move our gear out of the way and that we're not in his way. But we are showcasing, no, come on Neil, come on Neil. We are showcasing the properties, so Matt's going to pick some nice angles and show basically what these security screens here are doing in making this house still look really lovely views and everything, but it's safe for the homeowner. Do you want tripods in there? Alright, it has been a great day so far today. A super efficient day. Just finished that Zoom call. It was essentially a sales training that German, who's part of Ayrton, my coach's team. He's awesome. I actually met him in Bali during a mastermind. He's a Filipino guy. He actually lives in Brisbane. I need to catch up with him sometime. He's actually great value. He's awesome. He's very passionate about sales, and that was actually really great. A really solid session for me to jump into. It was about outbound call mastery, and as you can see, I've actually printed, as per his advice, I've printed out this particular workbook that I wrote through my iPad. I took some notes and sent it down to the printer downstairs, which is super handy. I should do that more often because yeah, this is a resource for me to get really much more efficient and much better at my outbound call technique, as well as my objection handling. And it's something that I really do need to get better at, and especially because sales is really going to be my main role. At the moment, marketing and sales technically is my highest priority at all times, trying to drive our business forward and getting enough clients, getting enough work through, and getting the right type of work through as well. For me, having like a regular little whiteboard in front of me and my desk that is reminding me of my goals. For example, this month my focus for February is 2 retainer clients, so 2 clients that sign on for a long-term 12-month ideally, or at least 3 or 6 month contract. Still working on it, and we're halfway through the month, but I think I need to keep some of my other goals in front of me, such as my overall yearly revenue target, which is a big one that we're aiming for. And so I need to really be seeing this. Oh, I just used permanent marker. Oh, that's really funny. That's also super awkward. I just wrote with permanent marker on my whiteboard. That's so funny. I was like, that's not coming off. Like I was saying, this is a high priority for me. Right now, the guys are shooting at the moment. I left them this morning after helping them set up and capturing some marketing content for us. So it was actually, even though I didn't intend on staying there initially, it was actually a great opportunity for me to get some content for our business. So I'm gonna also spend some time making sure that I can put that together and use it on socials. So a lot of that is my focus at the moment. But yeah, this is a very high priority thing for me to master. I have a lot of opportunity to grow in it. It's just a matter of finding people who are good at it and asking them for their advice. Have some lunch. Oh, if you guys are interested in knowing my default healthy-ish takeaway I go to GYG, or Guzman y Gomez, which is awesome because they have like app ordering and loyalty programs, and it's healthy-ish or healthier than a lot of other, I guess it's Australians Chipotle, but anyway, something like that. Whoa. But yeah, I get a spicy chicken burrito bowl. I add some pickled jalapenos. I also add some smoky chipotle salsa to make things nice and, oh, my mouth is already watering. All right, I'm gonna sink my teeth into this. Gonna do some things, some admin stuff. Got some editing to do as well this afternoon. And I'm also gonna keep listening and learning from the other call recordings that I've missed from our mastermind. Such value, I'm loving it. Also, I bought this fun little thing. Actually, it was around Christmas time, so it's actually quite old now. I just am setting it up. I'm just gonna move some of this out of the way. But if I get this set up, check this out. This is really cool. This is so random, right? It's super random. It's like this Kmart Bluetooth thing I bought for $10. But you can put all sorts of stuff on it, like that. How cool is that? That's so cool, hey? It's a fun little addition to our office. So, anyway, back to work. Hello.
Hey.
How'd you go?
Good.
Good. Good to see you.
And then I moved in to there.
Hello, Neil.
Neil's
Welcome
first
back.
time.
How'd it go? How'd everything in the shoot go?
Go on. What do you think?
Everything went well. The interview was kind of messy.
Yeah.
You know what's going to be a great vlog is if only you kept the looms from yesterday. That would have been
Honestly.
a great vlog
Alright, well, in the future.
moment. All right. Well, I did hit record on that camera, so I should probably talk about something. Now, I'm figuring out how to pack this bag for event shoots. So this is a Godox roller. It's, actually don't know what the size is, probably just over 1 meter. It's smaller than our normal big roller that we take on commercial shoots, but it's still big enough to take what we need for, say, a wedding day. And if you've shot a wedding, then you know it's pretty annoying to have multiple bags to carry around because things get lost, you don't remember where something is, etc., etc. Especially there's times when you have to make one trip and you don't have time to go back to the car. It's easy when everything is in one bag. So that's the purpose of this bag here. So ideally, this has everything that I would technically need other than camera gear for a wedding day shoot, with the exception of maybe a couple lights. But as you can see here, this is the Manfrotto 290 Extra. It still holds up. It's still a really great tripod. It's actually one that I would recommend in general for weddings. I'm sure they've updated it since I bought this about 6 years ago now. But it's actually really lightweight and it gives you enough height. It's actually our tallest tripod because of how it extends. So I definitely recommend getting one of these if you're looking for a budget tripod. The head of it, it's the Manfrotto 501 PL type plate. So it's kind of like the big ones. That there's probably taken up about 75% of the length of this case. So if we put one more in on the other side, it still gives us, or if we put in the same side, still gives us some room to put some lightweight light stands. Now, how many light stands do we need? Normally, for the way I shoot, it's probably only about 3 tops. Typically on a wedding day, the only time I'm lighting is when it's at a reception. I've seen some videographers that light very heavily and do crazy stuff in the ceremony, but I typically don't do that. Mainly just do that in the reception. So I normally can get away with like a panel, one panel light, maybe the Amaran 60X or something like that if needed, if you really need it. Otherwise, just a couple of small little panels are typically enough. So you can normally get away with just storing them there. And then the other thing I'll probably include in this particular case is our batteries. So a couple of spare NPF batteries for my monitor and also for lights. V-mount batteries to power lights if needed. And then in this top compartment, we're able to put our cables. So again, on a wedding day, probably don't need a ton of cables. Typically you'd have like a guitar lead or a, what is this one? It's a 3/8 inch, 6.5 millimeter guitar lead. It's kind of the easiest way to explain it. Or an XLR. Every now and then you need a 3.5 millimeter. Every now and then there's an RCA. If there is an RCA connection, then I'm typically stuffed because I don't have that connection. But 90-something% of the time, you can get away with XLRs or the guitar leads. So yeah, I'm gonna pack this up now. Just gonna have a play. I might talk about how I end up landing it when it's done. But that is my plan because I've got a wedding to shoot on the weekend. So I'm gonna get to it. The boys are eating in the back. They're resting their tired bodies and all right, it's been a few minutes. I haven't fully kitted out the bag, but just as an example of what it could look like, if you can actually see what's there. We've got 2 tripods here. Got 2 small reversible light stands. I like the reversible ones because they're quite light. They're also kind of made of, I think, carbon fiber or some light material, so they don't like take up a lot of weight. And then in the front section here, we've got like a power board, couple of audio things. I've still got more audio stuff to go, but a lot of it does end up in my camera bag. And then we've got one big panel light, and there's some other smaller panels that I just haven't added in here. But yeah, a couple cables, XLR and guitar lead. But all in all, that's how that bag sits. Not that heavy. It's probably, I don't know, 15 kilos or so.
That's not heavy. Do you go to the gym or something?
And yeah, so that's the wedding kit.
Oh, no, I'm scanning through just their feed, and they share a lot of their work, so like the difference. Yeah, I think we're just very contrasted.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, maybe we're just shooting it in 1080 and upscaling.
As in, theirs are sharper or ours are sharper?
Oh, there's a sharper. This is great. It's like a little bit of like, let's talk about how we can get better type stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong. I feel like that's because we shot in 1080 and upscale.
It's like, so color grading. This is as best as I can put it in people who are visual, right? If you look at color grading and then you look at the waveforms post color grading, our highlights might be up here, and the shadows will be down here. It might be like that. It's not much difference, but it's enough to notice.
Yeah.
Like
I think especially both the highlights.
Even the blacks, just like the notch.
Yeah.
is this what you mean, Neil? Do you think is it just dropping both sides to begin with, up and down a little bit, and then working on the grade?
Just like a little bit.
Like not even that much.
Yeah.
Like, what about top? Like, kind of dropping it a tad as well.
Yep. And
then go from
do
there.
the S curve.
Then in the middle, would you just do a standard S, like down,
Yep.
down up, like just a super standard one? Oh, that's very contrasty already. Sometimes what I do is I still drop it like.
even like that.
I still drop the thing if it's too contrasty.
It's
And Neil's our first practice with a new grading style.
done it.
I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm back at home now. It's been a good day, really good day. It was actually really nice having Neil come to the office as well and hang out. Love to do that more often, to be honest. Such a productive and really valuable time together. Now home and about 5:30, getting ready to go to the gym. Got to get some more HYROX training in because, man, we only have 2 and a bit weeks left. Really have to squeeze in as much training as I can now. So got to do a run session, and I don't know. Kind of looking forward to it, kind of not, but doesn't matter. Got to get it done. All right, so I've been working from home today to start off. I'm going to head to the office later, but I've been working for the last hour and a half on just some of our content, cutting together some of the videos we filmed on the shoot yesterday, as well as preparing a post. So I'm actually, as part of our content pillars, I'm trying to do a post. In an ideal situation, it's 4 times a week, and that 4 times a week goes through a different content pillar for us. So the first one would be a content pillar of sharing value, so kind of educating and helping people to understand what the benefits are of the kind of work that we're doing and how it can benefit them. A connection piece, which is kind of connecting with our team and ourselves, getting to understand the people behind the business. And that's a post that I'm drafting at the moment to introduce Neil to social media. And a showcase post, which is kind of our work and showing the kind of capability that we have, which is typically the trap that I think a lot of us as videographers tend to do, is all we do is showcase our work, but we don't really do much else. It's very front facing to be kind of portfolio-ish, but at the end of the day, clients kind of like that, but they'll also want to see other value, other important things. And the final type is an invitation post where we're actually directly asking our audience to take an action, signing up to something, testing something, registering for something, presenting an offer. There's a few different things that we have that we can do. I'm still, early days. It's only been 2 or 3 weeks since starting the process. And I use a combination of ChatGPT. I have a Notion document where I'm putting our social media posts, so I know what I've done and what I've actually been posting, so that it's super organized and I know exactly what I've been doing. So that's kind of a bit more strategic now. And then of course, as I learn how to do it better for us, then I have more confidence in helping other clients, our clients, to understand it. So at the moment, I'm scheduling a post about Neil. So it's a bit of a connection post showing some BTS of him smiling and having fun on shoots, but also some of his, things he does, which he loves running. So we're showing that he's a runner and making that relatable. I'm scheduling it for 10 a.m. It's currently 9:27. I'm just going to schedule that now for LinkedIn, and then I'll do the same thing for Instagram. Cool. Back to the office we go. New labs, it's good. It's got some fun screw adapters, got a starburst filter for photography, and a new tripod bag, or light stand bag. It's short. It's a bit concerning. Oh, see if it's actually the right length for a stand. It might not be, which makes things awkward. Anyway.
Well, at least one of my favourite parts.
You look like that guy.
Getting to
Twin
work
brother.
with the client and being able to fulfill their vision, obviously with our creativity thrown in there as well. Just getting to work with them closely.
Okay. Oh, you can feel this. Okay, ready? Okay. And then you put the final result on the vlog. Okay, ready? What's going on, everybody? No, sorry, we're going to start that again. Shoot vlog time, let's go. We're at this beautiful home here at Tarragindi with our friends at Prowler Proof, filming a testimonial video with Miser Security. So here's the inside of the home. There's Neil at this beautiful home here at Tarragindi, and I'm going to redo that.
You can just cut it, and then go from the part where you...
I probably shouldn't put too much pressure on me to do it.
No way. There's no way you're gonna get a one take with no script.
I should just do it in sections.
I've done it in sections before. There's no way. Yeah. You're just gonna be here for hours, man. It's like that Loom video the other day.
I'll do it in sections.
Yeah.
All right.
You got
Everybody, I'm gonna cut the recording and start again. Like my setup.
Are you cutting the recordings?
I'll start it again.
Okay. You got it. That's all right. The pressure's too much. I'm gonna let you get to it.
Good.
Guys, see the final result right here. Actually, right here.
Shoot vlog time, let's go. We're at this beautiful home here at Tarragindi with our friends at Prowler Proof, filming a testimonial video for them with Miser Security. Here is the inside of the home, beautiful space that we got to film at, lots of natural light coming on through. Here is Joe and Neil talking all things camera setups. In the meantime, I got to put the drone up, which is always a lot of fun. Joe then decided to film me for his YouTube channel, and then we got stuck into setting up for the interview. Enjoy this nice little time lapse of us setting on up, and then it was time to hit record. And action. So overall, we're really happy with our setup here. As you can see, the two guys on camera are absolutely loving their time. Our setup basically included the C70 for the A cam, that's the frame there. B cam was Neil on the slider with the Sony a7S III, a key light of course, and that was basically our A-roll setup. It was then time to film some B-roll to tie it all in together. This included a range of static, tripod and slider shots, both inside and outside, filming whatever was required to bring the edit together. And that's a wrap. Thanks Neil, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one.
Good morning. It's actually Valentine's Day today when I'm recording this, and Annie's just going to get some stuff before we head off to the a cafe to do some work.
And it's yeah, it's been good start to the day, really lovely. Actually, Gracie, my sister, is moving in with us for the next 3 months today, so this is kind of also our last day being by ourselves for a while. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be different, but yeah, they're driving at the moment from Rocky, so she's moving down to do an internship with Green Fox Studio, and it's going to be an interesting time together. There's a lot going on. Today will be a bit of a focus on marketing and sales for me, so just kind of dialing in on some things I need to do. I am shooting both tomorrow, so today's a Friday, I'm shooting Saturday and Sunday, so trying to also just conserve and manage my energy well. Stuff to do HYROX training, because that's coming real quick, 2 weeks now. Thinking about social media a lot lately and how our strategy is, so I've been posting some content regularly on Instagram and Facebook, and then starting to rebuild out YouTube and TikTok, just because I'm trying to round them all out, so all our platforms are uniform-ish, or at least they're uniform, and we can start to get a bit of uniformity going, a bit of a strategy, and build them out as organic content libraries. So Matt did a cool shoot vlog yesterday. So we posted that on TikTok already, but we're just going to post it on Instagram probably next week. And then I also have to like repurpose everything for shorts. And that's the business stuff. My personal channel has been really fun. I haven't been able to do as much of it in the last week or so because of life and business and everything. But it's been cool seeing the growth in the channel just organically from me posting. I wasn't expecting to try and grow it a lot, but I guess YouTube has picked up on the fact that I'm uploading semi-regularly at the moment, and because of that, some people have been subscribing lately, so welcome to the channel if you are new here. Very cool to have you guys along as you, yeah, I guess really I'm just documenting my journey of doing life and building a creative agency at the moment. So all fun. I'm just waiting for Annie, and then we'll hit the road.
Hey.
Hello, here she is.
Hello.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, stranger.
Stranger. Wife.
Husband.
Do you guys want coffee straight up?
I feel like we like stumbled upon a gym.
Yeah, this is an accident. What?
Like I don't want to tell people. But I think they've just found like our new spot.
Yeah, this is cool. We found a little
During the weekdays, they said.
private space in this cafe. Wow.
Okay, you go.
Alright, so this is our YouTube channel at the moment. It's a bit messy. As you see, we haven't really uploaded anything for a while. Last upload before this week was 10 months ago. It was like our podcast, which was still our old branding. Now I'm starting to load some things here. You can see here that the main video here is our old brand video, but it's like 3 or 4 years old now. So we've got to update that this year as well. Got to redo some branding to keep it consistent with our other profiles. But yeah, there's a bit of work to do, so that'll be probably something I'm focusing on today. Ooh, yeah. Bit of health. Dude. Hello. Long time. Hello.
Hi. That was horrible.
Good to see you. Wow.
It was good. It's been a trip. No.
Wow, a new roommate.
Whoa.
That's weird.
Look out.
Dude, I was saying to Annie, we haven't lived together for 7 years.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Ross.
Yeah, dude. was like a 1 hour 10, 1 hour 20 effort. It's a lot of work, a lot of volume, but I survived it. 2 weeks out, baby. 2 weeks to go. Another weekend, another shoot. Today's a Saturday, shooting today. Tomorrow's Sunday, shooting all day. Life of an agency. Should be a relatively quick shoot. Just shooting some photos for one of our clients who's a physio, and they're opening a new kids section to their business, which is exciting for them. They're growing really fast. They also have some new team members, so got a couple of headshots that we're going to have to do, as well as a big new team shot with everyone in the business together. So doing that this morning and then heading home. Got to have a bit of a rest because tomorrow I am going to drive almost 2 hours to shoot a wedding and spending about 9 hours shooting that wedding and then driving back. So needless to say, it's going to be a big weekend, and I probably will need a couple of hours to recover on Monday morning before getting into the work week, which will be another big week. Had a great Valentine's Day with Annie. Got to work with her in the home office and also got to have a nice dinner. My sister Grace moved in with us officially as well. So there's a new dynamic in our house, and I'm excited because it's going to be for 3 months. So I'm going to make the most of it, of the times that we have with family, because stuff like this just doesn't really happen, you know. We haven't lived together for 7 years, and for the first time in 7 years, we're going to spend, 3 months in the same household, which is, yeah, pretty exciting. All right, I'm trying to set up the lighting to match previous photos. All right, so bro, I'm gonna get you to stand kind of roughly there. You're the first one, so I'm just gonna shape it real quick. So you just take your time, just chill out. I'm gonna get this looking good. Perfect, so we're going for something that looks kind of like that. So we'll mix it up, we'll do a couple different poses. Cool. So, just give me a minute. What's this on? Let's start behind, and I'll get you to kind of angle your body a bit more this way. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Let's get this back, it's getting in my way. Yeah, nice big smile. Just hold that for me there. Where's 3, 2, 1. So step back. 3, 2, 1. Can you mix it up? Maybe hands crossed in front. Yeah, nice. There we go. Nice smile, man. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You gonna have a look? See what it looks like? We'll edit it, of course, but currently.
Oh yeah, mad. I like the hands in front.
Do you prefer hands in front? That's hands behind. No. So what you did is perfect. Can I get you kind of like just get some of the creases out. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. Looking good. Do you want to try like hands on hips? Yep. Just give me one of those. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Neve. Would you like to have a look? See what it's looking like?
Yeah, please.
For sure.
Oh, those are actually really I really like those.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, just so it doesn't look like he has no hands.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty chill. Don't overthink it. It's just don't lose your hands. Awesome, mate. Can I get you to angle your body towards the light a bit? Yeah, perfect. 3, 2, 1. So good, man. Nice smile. Yeah, same with that. Yeah, it just looks better in the photo. 3, 2, 1. That's the one. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, nice, guys. It's looking pretty good.
Change whatever you want.
Yeah, no worries. We'll take a couple example photos and see what it looks like. Shoot went great. Quick pit stop for some coffee, head home.
have a rest. Still got some more work to do. Let's get it. Oh! Hey! Eli's back! Oh! Back for a little bit, going to Aldi, getting some steaks. Alright, what's the good stuff? What's good?
Bro, it's the porterhouse, eh, bro?
Porterhouse? Do they go... How do they compare to like a Scotch fillet or like a...
Yeah, like not too bad.
Sunday, filming a wedding today. Driving down to the northern New South Wales coast. So need to pick up some snacks. Pick up these oat slices because they won't melt, unlike other chocolate-based items which I've had that experience in the past. Alright, I'm just sitting here waiting for my car to finish charging at the supercharger and heading down, as I said, to the northern New South Wales coast. Looks like a beautiful day today. Hoping that everything goes really smoothly and that we don't run into any issues at all. Got some snacks, like I said. I also, as well as the oat bars that I got just then, I've also picked up a couple of beef jerky packets. Reason is, of course, with 2 drives, one that way and one back that are about, you know, an hour and a half or so, I'm going to be getting peckish, I'm going to get hungry, and I'm going to get tempted to eat something. And as I'm getting in shape and really trying to push to be in good shape for HYROX, I resisted the urge to get some like grain waves or Doritos, and instead just chew on some protein. So yeah, I also got half of my filter coffee that I brewed this morning ready for the rest of the trip, so I probably won't be drinking that for a while. Keep it nice and warm. But yeah, excited. It's going to be a good day today, going out and filming at a beautiful venue. I haven't filmed there for a couple, maybe a year or so, and it's just good as we're, you know, also rebuilding our weddings business, to be able to remember some of the venues and to touch base with people and to just get back in the rhythm of shooting a wedding. So yeah, just going to finish up charging here and then hit the road. Got a bit of a drive ahead. It's going to be a good day. Let's go get it. Alright, we've just arrived here at Summergrove Estate. It's a beautiful venue here in northern New South Wales. You can see in the background Whitechapel, really aesthetic. And I'm arrived a little bit early, so I'm just gonna start off by flying the drone for about 10 minutes or so, get some establishers while waiting for Eric, my photographer, who I'm shooting for today. So today, like, the kit is pretty light, honestly. So I've got all of my camera gear in that bag there. Also got that Godox bag there that is full of all the tripods and stuff, so it's 2 bags. Got my camera here, the A7S III that's rigged up with a monitor, and got my drone, and that's pretty much everything. I've got some spare stuff inside, like a couple of lights and things inside, but on a wedding day I really want to keep things as lean as possible because there's so much happening, and I don't want to get lost and get caught missing stuff, forgetting things. So yeah, shot about, I don't know, anywhere from 50 to 100 weddings now, and you kind of get used to the rhythm of them, but still I get a little bit nervous before everyone, and I think that's a good thing because it means that I care about doing a good job. So I'm going to go set up and do this drone stuff now, and then go from there. So now I'm just going to do my best to focus on this and make sure that I don't crash the drone. Alright, you see that hill? I just carried 2 of my big bags by myself up the hill and came back for round 2. But anything to practice the farmer's carry for HYROX, right? Nothing like an incline 200 meter farmer's carry. Kind of similar to what I have to do. Eric's busy doing family photos, I don't have to do that, so I'm gonna go and set up in the reception. Let's go. All right, so like I said, I've arrived relatively early to the reception while Eric's doing family photos. I'm gonna set up 2 tripods because I've got this gap now to make the most of my time before we have to go and do the bridal party photos. I'm just maximizing my time, knowing that there's only a few gaps that you get on a wedding day to set up gear. And with video, like the priority is always to get audio, it's always to get like full recordings and speeches and lighting and stuff. And so there's a lot more gear to set up, a lot more challenge from an overall audio perspective. So while he's managing getting people's photos, I'm just prepping so that when I get back, even if we are a little late, which can happen, at least I know that I've got some stuff set up for the reception. So it's always a little bit of a challenge deciding when to do what. And you know, our schedule today is a little bit forgiving, I think, but we are running, just looking at it, we are running a little bit late. So once we are done with the bridal party photos, we literally go straight to reception. So I have to get this done as soon as possible. I'm also going to put batteries on charge because I'm always rotating my batteries so that I'm making sure I've always got a fresh set of my best batteries. So everything's always being charged. Everything is always getting prepared because on a wedding day, things happen and things don't always go according to plan. Any event, but especially a wedding, you're dealing with some stressed people from time to time. Yeah, this couple here, they're fairly chill. So I feel like we're going to be fine either way. But I just want to make sure that I'm good. I'm giving myself the best chance of having as little stress later in the evening as I possibly can. So you can see that's a double tripod. I'm just going to leave it here when I go and do the bridal party photos. So double tripod. I'm going to guess that I'm going to need one wide angle, one wideish, just for entrances and stuff. And I can make that also like the couple cam-ish. I feel like this could be a bad idea. It might be safer, to be honest, to change it to like an 85mm or something, or like even a 50mm equivalent. But at least I have a lens on the camera, so when it comes time to hit record, we're ready to go. Also, if I do finish setting this up soon enough and quick enough, then it'll give me a chance to be able to go and film some just candid stuff, some candid reactions and people showing and having a great time, which is also important. So there's a lot of things to juggle, a lot of opportunities to always be moving quickly, and you always got to be moving quickly and thinking on your feet a little bit. But right now, I'm just going to give myself like the best chance that I can, at least, to have success tonight. And for me, that always means having everything set up before we start. Gracie is growing up. Where are you going?
Am I going?
Yeah, where are you going?
I'm not going to Brown Fox, I'm going to Green Fox.
Have fun.
I will.
Are you taking a camera?
Yeah.
You gonna take photos?
Yes, ma'am.
Gracie is growing up and she is taking on the world. Watch out. She's coming for your designs. Alright team, here is what we're working with. So just came back from barber and got a little touch up. Had a bit of fun bantering about the new hairstyle choice, but here we are. My barber is actually where I got the idea, is when we talked about doing the carnivore diet and how they've been doing it, he's been doing it. When we first started talking about the carnivore diet, that's when I first heard about his HSP recipe, which comes from a very specific place in Salisbury. By the way, shout out to Shalom, my barber. I finally did the order. So I've ordered a HSP, a mixed snack pack with some sauces. See how it turns out. But the secret here is to add no chips. So ideally it comes with just meat, and so not like all the chips that are going to bloat me and make me feel like I'm going to sleep this afternoon. Hopefully it actually leaves me feeling energized. That's the plan. Let's see what comes in. And let's go back inside. Got more work to do. All right, guys, a few minutes later, let's see what we're working with here. Oh, they put it in a pitta. No chips, they put it in a pitta. Wow. Oh, that is very, very good. All right.
And other careers. What
Hello.
impresses me about working with Much Ed is the offer of integrity and professionalism.
Okay, wait, we have to be tight, don't we? Okay, let's go. So.
Okay, so
Nice.
why not?
Nice.
Do you have that other tripod actually handy? This is.
Give us a flex. Oh dear. So Anna said there's a few shots of products.
This is what we show.
Hi Anna.
Hey, oh my god, are you adding something to your resume, or is that just...
We're doing cleaning services now too.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I said we may not be here for that much longer. We'll
That's
just see
okay.
what you guys want to do.
All good.
But it should be straightforward at the end.
Ooh, sun's back.
Could have either, like someone doesn't want that on there, so I could ease it up. I've got the edging, the top coat on there.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, on top.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just shows that. I don't think I need to take the styrofoam out. But maybe I'll just do these like that as well.
I'll show you what this looks like on photo, and then you can always shoot it after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will work with that angle too. That's nice.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
This shows what's underneath and we're getting them in
Rock up
motion.
and film,
We're
yeah.
relying on everyone else, so
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
this is good to get some control around this area. And just
Kick forward and
buddy.
this way.
Just be a bit more gentle, like not as fast. This side, yeah. Just dribbling down. Did you know we are also a huge supplier of custom glass panels? No matter the size.
Alright, can we? One more go at that
Yep.
one? Yep, that's okay. Cool.
His installation experience and has a passion for leveraging engineering and testing.
That was awesome. Yep, we can do the next one.
God.
he'll be
And we'll
fine with
send
it.
him all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
he's doing a really good job, and
Yeah.
then he'll have that for his own.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. He'll love it. He's a really nice builder.
This is good. Good
But
content.
the house next door is just as big, and like I've just taken some.
Gracie's coming with me for the first time to the church. And gonna check out a team night creative clinic.
The boys are going to set up some risers for you tonight.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
So they're all
we'll figure
around,
that out
so
too.
if you tell them like kind of
Roughly.
yeah, they'll put it out.
Yeah.
What are we doing? I don't even know if it's still picking me up. I think it stopped detecting. I'm here. All right. Okay, so what do we, yeah, how do you want to kick it off?
Oh, we've already kicked it off, haven't we?
Oh, sick. All right, cool, guys. That was fun. Fun chat. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, so why I wrote those stuff is because I think as photographers for church, yeah, we're always trying to upskill ourselves to be better, but in the end, like, we're shooting for the kingdom of God.
Yeah.
And we really want to shoot, like, moments. So, like,
Yeah,
for
cool.
example,
Love
if
it.
people are not here and they go on Instagram and they saw a picture that you shot,
Yeah.
they get, I want them to feel like, when they see that picture, they feel like they're kind of involved with that picture as well. And I think that's not, I don't know, it might be a very difficult thing, but I think a lot of capturing those moments comes down to some very small technical stuff that we might need to learn first, like how to shoot low light.
Yep, okay. No, I appreciate it, context. And guys, look, I thank you for asking me to come into. Honestly, even though it seems like it's just a couple of us, I really am appreciative that you asked me to come. I don't take it lightly. I want to be sure that actually this is somewhat valuable. I want to make sure it's valuable. I want to make sure that I can help where I can. Mind if we pray just to kick off? Yeah, sweet. All right, Lord, we just come to you in Jesus' name. We say thank you for the opportunity we've had to gather and to fellowship. And Lord, I just ask that tonight you would just lead our conversation, that we would leave with the information and the skills, the ability, just the confidence, Lord, that only comes from you. You are the ultimate creator, Lord. Help us, Lord, guide the conversation and the thoughts we have, that they would just be in line with what you'd like everyone to leave with tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Generally speaking, it's like the intention is to have everyone on the team feel confident to walk in and leave having captured things that are really reflective of the service and so that they're very emotive is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Is that right? Maybe I'm the kind of person that's like really not super precious about like getting everything to look identical, because knowing that everyone has, like, you all have different eyes. Everyone has a different way that they see. And I think the camera really at the end of the day is actually a really good reflection of how you see something taking place. I think the ultimate goal with doing things like event photography is that it just becomes an extension of what you're seeing already, to the point where you get to the point where you know your camera and your gear so well that you're not really thinking about settings to begin with. I think the goal is to get to the point where you're not thinking about the gear, you're actually just looking for the moment and being ready to capture it at the right time, with the understanding that you can try different framings, you can do all this stuff, but just getting to the point where it's an extension of your thought. So you see something, or even better, which is where I would probably work towards, is you're anticipating what's about to happen because you know, and so I think for me, and this is just from my own background, my perspective, I don't classify myself as the most creative photographer. I definitely don't. My background when it came to photography was, where I really got interested was capturing events, especially church. So church is where I hone my skill. It's like I was saying to you guys, there's always something happening. You learn to read the moment. So I think to kind of cut as much fluff out, it's getting to the point where you feel like you actually can read a moment before it happens. I think that's the most important skill as an event photographer or videographer, is that you actually can sense that something's about to happen before it does, from experience, but also just intuition. Morning. I'm out early this morning to try and film some riverside footage. It's actually, I thought it'd be good weather. It's actually starting to sprinkle, which kind of sucks, but we'll make it happen. We'll figure it out.
All right, this is super fun. I've been The day has been big. Yes, it has. My hair has been wild. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's like 12 on the dot right now. Started shooting at 5:30 this morning. Had a few hours of meetings, and just got something fun in the mail. This is my traveler's notebook, big size, that my friend Tim Law told me about a few months ago. And the only issue with this, it's really nice, I like taking notes on it, but it doesn't fit in my bag properly, it's too big. But they have a passport size. So now that's gonna fit, hopefully, in the bag. I can take it with me alongside my little leather pencil case, because I watched Peter McKinnon's video on journaling a few days ago last week, and it made me really inspired to just get more writing tools.
It's recording now.
To pretend that I'm still unboxing it real quick.
Okay.
Also, just
Okay. The
fucking chicken.
outtakes.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, what have you got here?
Ooh. Look at that.
Check it out.
Ah, it's so cute.
It's like a baby.
It's like a little baby one. Ta-da! And where goes all my leather, my leather writing equipment. Alright, guys and princesses. I just wanted to say something to make you smile. I don't say that. I don't normally say that.
I like it. Can you keep it in?
Okay, fair enough. Annie approves. Alright, guys and princesses, so I've done a bit of a gear haul throughout the last couple of weeks. It's been probably the most gear we've bought for the business in the last year or so. It's been stuff that's a bit boring but have needed to get, so just adding onto that, we have a new monitor for our cameras, which is going to come in handy for our upcoming shoots, especially because Matt has needed to use a monitor a lot lately, and his doesn't quite work that well outside in bright sunlight, whereas the Osmo Shinobi does. So I've just gotten a second one now to make that happen, because Video Pro had a really good sale.
Go Video Pro.
Yes, I need a discount code Video Pro. Need a referral link. But anyway, guys and princesses, we're gonna go get some lunch now. I'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, I've had brekkie, and we got a big shoot today at Hillsong at church. And before I get started, I went and, actually yesterday you guys saw that I went and picked up a new Atomos monitor, the Shinobi 2. So I'm just doing a quick unboxing here to see what's actually inside. It's pretty sleek, the box, very green. It's a bit tricky. It's kind of like razor, like the brand razor, the colors. Here we go. Oh, sweet. Okay, sweet. Just realized there's something I probably need to do as well, which is to create an SD card that has the LUT available. That's the monitor there right now. Inside, it's a lot sleeker. Like I've got the Atmo Shinobi one as well, but this one is so much sleeker. Alright, so this here is the original Atmo Shinobi. It's the first version. I put it through its paces for the last 2 years or so. It's really great at just shooting outdoors. You can see here, like, just in terms of the thickness of the actual devices, it's a lot thinner, a lot sleeker. Still takes the same NPF input in the new one. It looks like the HDMI is now at the back, whereas on the Shinobi 1 it's on the side. So I'm interested to see how that works. But yeah, a great tool to be able to use, especially in bright sunlight. When I'm using any of our cameras, just to be able to see really clearly what is going on screen, especially at events and in weddings. It's such a valuable tool to be able to hold the camera at hip height, around, you know, just chest to hip height, and have something there that you can see really clearly. So I love this tool. I'm going to very quickly set this guy up now, and then I'm going to go off to the shoot. I also got just because of the deal that was on, I got another coiled cable. This one's the Atomos brand, so I'm going to be able to use that today as well in the shoot and get ourselves going. So yeah, nice sleek cable there, coiled cable, helps to save space.
Never deeply meaningful life and have success in the process. Am I mishearing you? I think we think of ourselves almost like we're like.
Oh. Hey! Whoa! Welcome! Boys! Thank you for making the drive.
Few Bobadillas in your Osmos. See you, bro.
It's easy.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Good. Thanks for making the drive, boys.
Thanks.
There you go.
How you going, bro?
Hey,
Eli.
this is Eli.
Tim.
This is Tim. It fits alright?
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah, that's nice.
Nice. Yes. Rip. It's alright. Shoot vlog is still on.
Osmo Killer.
Osmo Killer. The Osmo Killer.